Warning, this video is going to be a super trigger for many people. I have been watching the Idaho case where the four students were killed. I am not going to talk about the case in general. There's too many videos on it that can explain it to you excellently. But it's just recently a couple of YouTubers are using common sense and having balls to speak out about things that other people are too wimpy to talk about. In the very beginning of this case, I said that the report about what happened with Dylan didn't make any sense whatsoever. From a person that has experienced extreme trauma, I know everybody responds to trauma differently, but there was no excuse, and it did not make sense for her to wait that many hours. It just did not make sense. When you are scared for your life, you are going to do anything necessary to preserve your life. You will scream bloody murder. You will call the police. If you have to fight, you will fight. You will do anything to preserve your life. Okay. Now, in the report, she said she was frozen with fear seeing that figure. Okay, now, if she was frozen with fear after he left and she was in her room with her door locked and we found out she had her phone, there was no excuse for her not to call 911 right away. No excuse. There's nothing she can say. Nothing she can say that excuses her from not calling 911. Some people said that, oh, she probably just thought it was some partying and all that. That is so ignorant for people to say that. There is a difference between partying noise and screams of you being killed. Even the next door house security system picked up moaning and a body thudding. So if you believe that she didn't hear that struggle and that screaming, you are less than a fool. She heard that screaming. She heard that body thud. She heard the struggle. She heard the moaning. And if you think otherwise, you are the dumbest person on the face of the earth. Many people took up for her. Many people. And I said from the beginning, don't defend this person. Her story does not add up. Stop defending her and claiming that she is permanently traumatized. We don't know squat about her. She could be a sociopath herself. She could just be a piece of crap that doesn't care. We don't know. We do not know. And it just has irritated me, the people that have defended her. Oh, don't victim shame and blame. That's bullshit. Would you want a friend like that? We don't even know if at least one of the people could have been saved if she would have called 911 right away. We'll never know that now. We will never know that. She didn't go to check on the friends after hearing all that? Didn't check on them? Didn't call 911 for hours? Called friends that contaminated the crime scene? Why would you call friends over before you call 911? There's no way that she just called friends and left the house without walking around to see what was up. Now, people said it's a party house and there's probably drugs involved. I think she heard all of that. There was drugs in the house, and she wanted to make sure she could get the house cleared of the drugs before she called 911, caring more about herself and not getting in trouble than caring about her friends. Now, I'm speculating, but that's the only thing that makes sense. People said, oh, she could have been high. If she was high and didn't hear all of that ruckus, she would have had to been on, something just crazy like Flocka or something. And I don't hear where she's ever taken Flocka or Crocodile or some crazy crap. So there's no excuse. There is a lot more to the story, and I'm so sick of these YouTubers trying to protect her and being politically correct just to get viewers and just to make money. Anybody with a freaking ounce of sense knows that there is something really wrong with the story. Something super wrong with the story. I don't think she was traumatized. Now, I'm speculating, but what she did does not make sense. There's no way she could mistake that type of noise for partying noise. And if she was fearful, she would have done anything to protect herself. She would have called 911 immediately. So there's way more to it. But I just had to put my 2 cents in because I'm just so sick of people trying to protect her and say she was so traumatized. We don't know crap about her. She could be a piece of real scum for all we know. So people have got to stop being PC and weak pussies, always trying to defend people when it does not seem right. There's so much more I could say on this case, and I know I'm going to say more, but I just had to get this out because it's been just getting on my freaking nerves. There has been a handful of YouTubers now that are starting to, say that it doesn't make sense either, so I'm thankful for that. But people just saying, oh, don't victim shame, and bullshit. There is something totally wrong with this picture. I would rather not have any friends at all than to have a friend like that. It is outrageous. And then to call people over before you call 911? Oh my God. I can't wait till we find out the truth about this case. But anyway, that's it. I know I'm going to talk more about it later, but I just had to get that out. So, dear, please hit that like button and that subscribe button, and I will be bringing you some more videos.